Hello, everybody. This is Hiram, and I've changed the game that I want to search through to find good ideas to immerse myself into a science fiction universe. I was going to say environment, but it's a universe, and try to come up with ideas for my next book or my first science fiction book. And so I decided to switch from StarCraft 2. If you watch my last live stream, I wasn't getting a good vibe from it that I would get what I wanted. So I'm going to switch to my daughter's recommendation of No Man's Sky. Now, I have several choices in the game mode. One is survival. It's a challenge, more hazards, smaller inventory, increased costs. I could do a custom, anything from gentle to what do they say, permadeath. And a lot of people, I think, use normal, explore and survive in a boundless universe. And then there's relaxed, but there's fewer systems and lower costs and a streamlined experience. But I think what I want to help me accomplish my goals and to help you do the same thing, perhaps to be a science fiction author, to see what that's involved and what to come up with, I'm going to use creative. I'm not in it for the survival and just grinding my way through that. That's life, man. let's do the explore and create freely, no cost, no damage, no limits. I might switch later to normal, but let's do creative. And so I'm entering that mode. I played this for about half an hour just to know how to walk and whatever. Turned out I didn't know anything, and I'm glad I did that because now I at least know how to switch weapons and stuff. So this is the universe of No Man's Sky, and these are actual systems that have been generated. The Perlene simulation method that they're using to randomly generate this and planets, so many different planets and everything, plants on them and stuff like that, is pretty unique. They developed it themselves. I should mention perhaps that I'm a physicist. And do I need to do anything here? No. Okay. Okay. I am on Essendal Merit in the Muzda system, and this is first contact. This is my ship, and so let's look around here. What I learned was if I go into my analysis mode, I can the instructions are over here. Well, let's see, I can't do this right. Over on the lower corner, I could do some editing, but this is live, so this is where I'm at. Yes, so in creative mode it says, and this is my finder. By pressing the F button, I can hold down. I already have, so I press E, okay, and then I can look around and analyze things for which I would be paid. There's some stuff flagged over there, over here, and that's kind of what I have to work with. What I want to do is be able to find my ship. If I look up at the top in the center, you will see a little ship icon and near the west. So that's how we get back to the ship, and I can walk around. There's options available here. Let's see, you use your mining laser. So I have a mining laser on my little tool there, and it's an unidentified material. So let's go up to it. I'm using a Macintosh for this, which is great. So unidentified tool, do I want to analyze? Yes. If I analyze it, then I find out it's a particular material, and I can analyze that tree as well, or bush. And if I analyze it, I get a name for it, and I get to upload these things at a later time to a different to somebody who might be interested in it. So I can collect, if I were to fire my laser, I would collect ferret dust and dihydrogen. So now I have those things are collected, and should do so there's going to be, as I start here, there's going to be a lot of analysis. Am I at right there? Come on, why did I not see it? Oh, yeah, there's options. We'll get into those. Let's see, try that. I want to analyze. I see what's going on. I need to kind of come at it at a better angle. Okay, I guess I'll just mine it instead. Ah, there it is. So I wasn't looking at it properly. There was a diamond on the floor there. Okay. So I look back at the ship, which I can find to the west. And it should appear in the, yes, right there. Okay, so that's the little symbol I put right on top of it. And what I should do, I'm all fumbling around here. This is my mining beam, but I can go to the front here and okay, so I'm in the ship and analyze visor. Okay, hold F to activate the visor. Okay, and W to take off, E to exit. Environment warning, minus 70 degrees, roughly. So let's get out and collect a few things. There's something up here. Restore save point. Apparently I can go faster if I use my jetpack. So habitable base, enter. You saw searching archives, down. No prior claims as a site. Sonic test confirmed site is suitable for construction. Claim site. Yes. So now this goes into the overall system. I am actually online, and so this is now part of the No Man's Sky limit. So habitable base, last edited by Hiram. So that's on the record. And it has gotten to be daylight. Let's head on over here. And we want to mine resources. Even though nothing costs, I guess we could learn a few things here. Okay, so we'll do that. F. Frozen tubers. So I tagged it, and that meant that I can now find it. So let's collect some of the samples. If I were in survival mode, I would be, and there's planes. Again, I'm not alone here. And we'll get to that eventually as well. I don't know that I really need to do any mining. Because now I'm in creative mode and frozen tubers. Once I labeled them with my visor, then I know the distance to them when I'm not using the visor. Need to analyze that. What? Analysis mode. Okay. Did I do something I shouldn't have? So I'm collecting ferrite dust. And I think I set a beacon for where the ship to come. Oops, was that something? Now let's see, we should identify the plant and give it a name, and then we'll be able to trade that to the library guys eventually. And we want to go to that tag site, which is, where is it? I think it was to the east. What is that? Advanced mining material required, so I don't have an advanced. So I cannot mine that. Yep, okay, that's what that looks like. Tubers, where are the tubers? Tubers are there. So you can go a little faster. Okay. Frozen tubers. Yep, that's definitely that. So I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to go to, there's a G button in the right corner that says manipulator, mine. And I just blow it out of smithereens, but it does also mine, but it can drive into the ground a little bit too. So I could one of the things I noticed, not only what I mine. Let's go over here. You can go a little faster if you do this. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go back to mining beam and hazardous flora. And I got oxygen. These are pets. You can make, these are animals. You can make pets of them. Unidentified ferrite dust. New discovery, view discovery. Scan that. Yeah, if I were in normal mode, I'd have to, do that, do that, do that. If I were in normal mode, I would have to find all this stuff. Okay, that happened. If I was in normal mode, I'd have to repair to be able to use my mining tool and all these other things that would just have to be set up, and it would take a while. So right now I'm just exploring again to get ideas. And what are the ideas that I've come up with? Let's see here. Let's talk about first the difficulties. I am a scientist, and I've always enjoyed science fiction, fantasy. But we're talking about science fiction here. And one of the issues that I have is I have a hard time setting aside my science training. I think there's a way to get to, this is my collection so far. 26 of oxygen, silicate powder, 2 sodium 16. These are my collection. And also there's a limited amount of space, but because I'm in creative mode, I don't have to worry about it. Otherwise, I'd only have a few and I could fill up quickly. This is my Starship, and what it has, it does have 100% hyperdrive pulse engine thruster, and I did not have that before. I mean, when I was playing the normal, all this had to be fixed with these components in the exosuit, and also its hazardous environment. And so that it would all wear down, and I have to use what I mined to repair those things. And that's kind of, a type of universe that I was having trouble constructing because I was looking around for offer food. Okay, I'll offer food, interact. I could collect milk, adopt as companion, and new creature adopt. Nanata, and new entry feed creature lover Hiram is my new title unlocked. Okay, and so can be fed directly, bait thrown, calm predators, sort of what to do. So it really guides you well. And okay, he currently wants attention. I guess I gave him a little tag. Gently pet. Give treat. Induce egg gestating 23 hours, 24 hours from now. Yeah, so, in my universe that I want to have, and we do that, get it up to 100% on the little icons. Okay, so, and return. And return. So let's, we found something. Let's go over and take a look at it. Oh, there's a technology mode. Where was it? Feeling gracious. I think. Got to get a better name I can pronounce. So let's go over here and see what this damaged component is. Damaged, okay. Repair components to open. Return. Damaged. Here. Mineral source unknown. Total units. 20 each used for got plenty of room, so I'm put to there. And gently pet. Okay. Now I have okay. Maybe I could have had something more cat-like. Is Paula available? One of my fans. Okay. Okay, there's nothing more to be done there. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Let's take a look. Yeah, all this. And that's the site that I put there. Locator, and then I guess my ship's over that way. All good. Then there's a base, I guess. That might actually have been that little thing that I had. Yeah. So I'm basically collecting materials. I don't have to worry about I do need materials. I do need to mine. But I do need to but I do need to take care of my pet now. And there's other tools that can be done. I don't have to repair things because they're repaired. But I want to buy stuff. I need to have stuff to sell. And that's kind of where things are at. So that's my ship. That's my base, sort of. But there's others over in other areas. So I can only use the jetpack so much. You can see it filling, automatically regenerating. So that will get me all the way over here. and now I can't use it until it recharges. So I'll keep going over in this direction. Let's see. Let's explore a few things here. We have terrain modifier. I was going to show you when it's really hazardous weather, you can find a tunnel, but you can also make a tunnel. So if I switch to the other, I can make a tunnel. And why would you otherwise want to do this? Well, let's go up a little bit. There's actually buried things that you can do. I was looking for the sensor mode, so I can always go back, but yep, there's this guy. And what have we here? F. Okay, looks like it's worth something. Offer food. Adopt as companion. New creature adopted. Colo Colo is my new creature's name. How's my other pet gonna take it? Do I still have him? Feeling low. Aw, don't feel low. And I did a sensor, I think. Gently pet. Shall I ride? Let's ride. Finding resources. Give pet. Enjoying treat. Finding resources. Ride. Oh, yeah, no, I still got the other pet. Okie dokie. So let's go places. Can I do this instead? Okay, dismount. Okay. Now I got two pets following me. Not unlike my life. And what I want to do is keep getting a few resources, but it's dark now and I want to find stuff I haven't identified. The more I can do that before I head off planet, the better. Let's switch to the other. Try that instead, so I'm not blasting things quite so much. Offer food. Recently fed. Extract berries. Okay. Let's not do anything else. I've got a collection of pets around me, I think. Or at least one. I don't know if I can have more than one. Let me go to escape mode and see if I can find. All right. Multi-tool, potential class C. I'll want to upgrade that. Install technology. S is good. Oh, there's the things I need to build that. Okay. Just enabled. Cook cloaking device. Amplifier. Paralysis mortar. So some of the things I have, I can convert. So I need to make stuff, make equipment that will help me. And we'll have to explore how to do that. But at the moment, let's see. Required parts, build. Advanced translator installed. Okay. So I'm in a mode where I can just do stuff and not have to worry about it. Personal refiner, self-mounted refiner unit. Do this, do that, click there. Okay, I have those things, and requires fuel and is limited to refining one substance at a time. Empty. Power supply input. Got a bunch of tritium. Put that there, and we get out fuel supply. Requires carbon, energy, fuel. And fuel suddenly got to 100% because I'm in creative mode and it doesn't cost that much. And so let's do living slime, put that there, make something else. So I kept that, and runaway mold takes 35 seconds, but the runaway mode can turn into, I think I read, nanites. Nanites could be used to buy all kinds of stuff. Again, I don't know that I need it, but I am kind of like, going through this process here. And, when you have a novel, you want to be able to think about resources for that novel. What's the world like? I was going to say my being a scientist, sort of, I automatically go to, that's not real. You can't use that. And I'm like stuck, or at least got a bit of a issue. So that's nanites. And I can sell that. Input items low. Okay, so let's go get some other materials. Okay. Yeah, so I'm having a bit of a problem with kind of like accepting a universe that I might make. Do I use warp drive? Do I use wormholes? How do I get around in the universe? And my brain keeps on going back to, use what's possible, stick with what can be done. And I'm like, why do you have a problem with that when you didn't have a problem with reading it with other authors? But if you try to come up with something, then you can't, because it's upsetting. So let's collect some of this. I want to check my inventory to see what I might be short on. One of those, oxygen 26, silicon plenty, ferrite very plenty. So let's move on to some other stuff. And right there, yes, it's ferrite dust, but it's also some of that other stuff. And Terran manipulator. Yep, that's right. We've done that one. Mine, switch V. Flatten. So this is why you flatten land, terrain, and destroy everything on that to get down to kind of a surface that you can work with if you want to build if you want to store. Nope. Gee. I'm kind of like getting halfway through a thought and getting distracted here. Sodium. Okay. So there's something lit up over here. I keep on getting distracted, but that's okay. I'm trying to immerse myself in this environment. I have my problems with being an author, which I am working through. Just before it overheats, the mine weapon. Let's see here. Nope. So that was mined in a different way. It was a valuable geode. Analyze the geode with E. Analyze, first locate the inventory tab. And geode and E. So pure ferrite. Total value 2,100 units. So the units are up here in the corner. Also nanites, and quicksilver is very limited to kind of like changing your appearance. And yep, consume life support. So if I get out of this over on what's not shown here is in the lower left is not the wear and tear on my suit is not shown, wherein I have to maintain that with supplies. If I were doing unidentified plant, where are you at? Not you. Come out wherever you are. Got a lot of ferrite dust. So basically, I'm going to collect things for a while. I'm now been in this game a lot longer than I had previously, just to try things out. Where is Colo Colo? What is that? Is that Colo Colo? It is. Hi, Colo. Did you want something? Feeling effervescent. Give treat. Customize appearance. Cargo drum. Color. Oh, I see. Type. I kind of like that. And exit. Okay, feeling effervescent. Gotta make sure you check on the creatures, right? And so let's get up there. Oops, I saw something that needed to be identified. I want to remember to check those things. Feed. Okay, got my recently fed. Just collect milk. Okay. And I don't want to adopt. I've adopted too many. If I even have two now, I think I do. Keep on missing quite where the stuff hasn't, or I haven't checked. It analyzed it with my completed, wait for battery to charge, purchased. So when there's a spaceship, and if I go there, I will be able to buy upgrades for various things. Like my jetpack is a way to get around a little faster when you're running forward. Otherwise, you just go up and down, I guess. But I gotta keep an eye on where stuff is that I haven't analyzed. Let's head back to the ship. Yep, that's my ship. And how did I get back home? So let's head over on this way. I don't want to get up to space just yet because I want to have enough resources and knowledge. Let's see, to share. Get a little closer so I can analyze it. Did I? Oh, I did already. Sorry. Carbon and oxygen. You can see in the upper right that I'm overheating, but it gets better and more efficient right there towards the end. So if I keep it like close to overheating, it actually does better at mining. But it does recover quickly. I see something over there. I'm trying to watch for any comments to see if anyone has anything to say. Not really looking for suggestions. I'm just looking around. If that makes sense. Offer food. No. Let's see. There's something up there. Yeah. Colo Colo. If I were really trying to do stuff here, I would want to. There we go. There we go. I would, be searching through my inventory to see condensed carbon, advanced. Well, let's take a look. Let's go to the multi-tool, advanced mining tool, technology, waveform oscillator, amplifier, impact igniter, compressor. Okay, go to the next one. Bolt blaster has been applied. Again, no cost, I guess. And let's see what else. Paralysis. Let's see. We want install technology, optical drill, mining, advanced mining tool. Okay, advanced mining tool. Yeah, there's a whole there's a whole thing going on if I weren't in creative mode where I just have to run around and come back and find everything and be able to go forward. Again, I'm just trying to get through to the story. I mean, I love the idea of going through all this. But but now I have a different idea. I'm thinking in the back of my, immersing myself in this environment and trying to treat myself to terrain manipulator and the flatten. It's a larger area. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's worth quite a bit. What do I do? Oh, I can try that. Nope, nothing. So let's switch to so I can't feed it, but what can I do? I'm getting something from it. Guess I'm damaging it. Deuterium boost. I have to collect it. Power surge, jetpack power surge detected. Jetpack power surge fading. So collect it. Collect it. Collect it. So there's pets around. That's my pet there because I know it's got sort of the back of it, the interface on it. Wait, what was that? Carbon. Ooh, I kind of slid there a little bit. I don't know. That big of a fall. Was I hurt? I don't know. Seem to be in a different region with stuff. Feeling alert. Okay. Wasn't there equipment down here? So that's a warning. There it is. Unidentified plant again. Just past it. Where are you at? I just want to find you. There it is. Something around here. There it is. And that was carbon and oxygen. Okay. And all these things have been found by me and listed in No Man's Sky as having been found by Hiram. Isn't that great? So where was the equipment again? There it is. Let's see what's going on with it. Damaged equipment. E. List. I fed this for information. Building, charging. Add it to my 29 free slots. And now it's toast, I guess. Pure ferrite. That's why it's taking longer. That's why I want it. All right, dust. Let's see, there's a way to do this faster. It's quite a bit more damaging, but 41 silicate powder. Okay. What about the other weapon? Mining beam. Well, if it's valuable, it takes longer. I think. Yeah, the pure ferrite I don't think I have much of, so might as well collect that. So when I look at exosuit and a geode, okay. 2 milk and dirty meat. Yep. Pure ferrite, 127. Okay. Ooh. Resource deposit. So there is something buried. There. And let's see, I can label it. So now I can go to it. I hope I didn't destroy it. I think it's all of this material. Ah, yes. So I had that here. Diosite, earth element, frozen environment. Okay. So it's it's all that shiny blue stuff. So might as well collect it all. Yeah, it wasn't buried equipment, it was buried earth element available on a frozen planet. How are we doing here? I think that is it. That is some of that beneath me still. Might as well collect what's here. It's an interesting world. I have to see what I think about this after I end the live stream and kind of like think about what all this means. All right. So that was quite a mess I made. Let's see if I can clean it up with the terrain manipulator. No, not the terrain, but terrain manipulator. Change it to V, create mode. Flatten. Yeah, if I had the plans for it, I could. Okay, so it kind of makes things a little better. If I had the plans for it, I'd make a base, but it's best to do that near a little village where there's shops and stuff. Let's see, we are doing that. Currently scouting ahead. Okay. Thank you. How do I get out of here? Have I been here before? I think I've been to this equipment before. Yes, because there's nothing to be found here. And it doesn't seem to be anything I can do to that with that. Collect milk. Fresh milk. Okay, so how do I get home? Let's take a look at. It's the Venus flytrap sort of thing. How are you feeling, buddy? Currently scouting ahead. All right, so there's my other pet, right? Nope. I think I lost my other pet when I collected Colo Colo. How do I get back to the ship? First off, it's that way. And so let's try going that way and see if I can climb where all this is. I am helpful. Do search. Okay, thank you. Analyze. What are you? Here. Okay. Take a little bit. Yeah, I made that big jump down, and I'm kind of like, how do I get back? Okay. Not sure. And I think I'm going to end it here. It's been about an hour. So save it and come back to it. Right. And talk to you later. Bye.